Hey everyone, so this is going to be a foundation routine video and it's going to be featuring my new foundation, which is the Maybelline Superstay makeup, and my shade is in Classic Ivory. And it's also going to be featuring my new concealer as well, which is the Revlon Photo Ready concealer in the shade Light, and it just looks like this. It's a light concealer. And for setting this concealer, I'm going to be using this sample that I got from Bare Minerals, and it's the Tinted Mineral Veil. And I got this sample from Sephora. I got it actually like a little bit ago when they were giving away the Bad Gal Lash, and didn't have any left, so I got this. So the first thing that I'm going to do, if I look kind of washed out, I'm sorry. I don't really know how to make the lighting a little bit truer. This is probably the best way. So I don't have a light behind me on right now, but this is what my skin normally looks like. I don't know if you can see, I have like some bags. That was it right there. A little bit of redness, so nothing really crazy about my skin tone. And the main reason you should be using foundation is to even out your skin tone. You shouldn't be hiding stuff, like that's what concealer's for. So I'm going to start off with my moisturizer, which is the Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Control Moisturizer. I've used this in like every video that I've done, and it's a quick dry moisturizer, so it actually dries really quickly, so I can use it on this in this video instead of like drying right now. And I just kind of pat it in the rest of the way. So that's what it looks like on, alright, so just like that. And the next thing I'm going to do is go in with this foundation. Your foundation should match the bottom, right underneath your jawline is where your foundation should match. And this is the closest shade for me. And I apply it using two different brushes. I actually take it to this brush, which is a Sigma foundation brush. Any foundation brush will work. It's the F60, I believe, and it just looks like this. But literally any foundation will work. Any foundation brush flat like this will work. And you just take some to the brush. I'll show you how much that I use. Okay, so I use about that much foundation, if you can see that, which would be over my cheeks, which got super duper red, my upper lip, around my nose, and this is probably the weirdest thing ever, but I go like this because my nose is so red, and then just bring the product down my nose, my chin. I don't cover that blemish with the brush though. I use just a little bit of my finger to just cover it over and let it sit there, because I don't want to like contaminate anything that's on there. And then bring it up through my T-zone, around my brows, like this. And then I put whatever is extra all over my face where I want it to be. And I've used all of the product, which I still have some on this brush that I'm going to get rid of. Okay, I take this brush, which used to be an e.l.f. powder brush, the flat top brushes, but the ferrule came off of the wooden part, so I just use, it's the same brush, just doesn't have a handle on it. And I just start patting this in. And make sure you pat it in over your eyes. And I leave my nose for last because my nose gets super, super red. And I like to let this foundation soak on there a little bit, so. And just like that. So literally everything, it's completely blended into my skin now. It kind of just evened out my skin. I'm going to switch lighting just so you can kind of see the difference. So this is a lot harsher of a light. I'm going to use this lighting when I start doing my contour so you can see it a little bit better. But for right now, I'm going to keep it with my natural, not natural lighting, but I just have one light that's straight above me, and then it's kind of just casting lights down. So that's pretty much what it looks like. And if you apply like that and you use this brush and you use the small amount that I did, it dries really quickly. Like, this is already set into my face and it's dry and everything like that, which is completely awesome. Next thing I'm going to do is my concealer. I only use concealer for under eyes. I don't use it for blemishes. If I have a blemish, I have a blemish. I don't take 4 different concealers and glob it on there. I really don't. I've just been using concealer under my eyes occasionally. I'm going to do it for the sake of this video because I just purchased it. I've been using it for a couple days. You just twist it up like that. I just apply it to my under eye area. And my mirror is kind of far away and it's kind of dark, so I'm just going to use a second mirror and just kind of sweep this. If you wanted to do your under eyes like I'm doing, get a lighter shade, and if you want to do blemishes, get the same shade as your skin tone. So that's what it looks like, and I'm just going to, using my ring finger, I'm just going to pat it in I'm just going to look up and just pat this in. Okay. Okay, once that's completely blended in, which it just makes me look a lot more awake now, which is what I like. I've been setting it, I don't set it with a normal powder. You really shouldn't set your under eye concealer with a normal powder. This Bare Minerals Tinted Mineral Veil. And I just use a small fluffy brush, which this is a travel size brush from Sigma. It's the Sigma SS224. I don't know what the new numbering system is. I just know what my numbering system is. That's what the brush looks like. And I just take some of it and I just swirl it around in the cap like this, tap it off, and I just sweep it right underneath my eye area. I even sweep it onto my eyes up here, like that. So that's done now, and I literally use the smallest bit, so this is going to go pretty far, but that's what it looks like. The shade, I don't know if it's going to focus. It's like it is tinted. So next thing I do is set my foundation. I use my Stay Matte powder from Rimmel. It's in 001 transparent. I just gently take the smallest amount and just set it, but I wouldn't say I mind it. Okay, so makeup set, concealer set, everything's done. Now it's time to contour. So I'm going to switch off my lights so you guys can see this a little bit better. And the contour, I use a couple different contour things. It makes it look like I use so much stuff on my face, but I've been using this Milani face powder, and the color is in 05 Tan. I start kind of sculpting my face a little bit. I use like the smallest amount, but sometimes in the winter my face looks really, really dead. So, because I'm not tan. That's what that looks like. Then, using that same brush, I take my NYC Sunny Bronzer, which is a matte bronzer. It's highly popular on YouTube. Mine still kind of has the sun in it. It's matte. It's like $3. It's awesome. I take some bronzer and contour my face. The next thing I do is take a stipple brush, and yes, this one's dirty as well, but it's the e.l.f. stipple brush. I have the other one too. This one is the Sigma Duo Fiber Stipple Brush. That's the difference. I mean, I only use them both for blush, so I don't really like blush and highlight, so I'm not really too worried about what they look like. But this was $3, and this came in a set that I got, so looks like that. Okay, so I just take this brush, and the blush that I've been using is the limited edition blush from L'Oreal. looks like this. It's the Project Runway edition, limited edition. It's their super blendable blush and 425 Charming Cockatoos blush. I just take some of that, and there isn't a lot of fallout, which is awesome. And I just kind of blend this onto my cheeks very lightly. I'm just going to see if the lighting changed at all. If you guys can see, you can't really see any of the contouring with this lighting. I just want to show you guys the difference of the lighting in my bathroom. So yeah. So I don't even know if you can see the blush, but that's what it looks like. And my highlighting powder, I use this one, which is the Physicians Formula Power Palette Mineral Glow Pearls in Translucent Pearl 3N, and this is the one for all skin types. If you read on the back of the box, it'll say for darker or medium tone, for olive skin and stuff like that. I just bought the one for all skin types because I don't really have a skin type, I guess. I don't know, I'm just really pale. Not really pale, but it just looks like this. It's really pretty. The packaging is really pretty. I have a pearl in the front, and that's what it looks like. I just take that same stipple brush and kind of brush it in there and use it as a highlight. I do it twice on each cheekbone, just like that. That's pretty much all I do to my face, and then I just set it all. I've been setting it with two different things. I've been using the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set Spray, which is like an actual, like, I got this for $3, and I actually like it a lot. I picked up the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray, and this is the baby one. It's really, really tiny. It's just the All Nighter one. I'll probably end up picking up the Do Me one because my face is so matte all the time. So just shake it a little bit and then hold my hair back and close your eyes and just spray it. And I just kind of fan it to dry it. Okay. So I know my lights are like crazy washing me out right now, but that's pretty much what my skin looks like after I'm done. So it really doesn't look like it changed that much. It just helps to even out my skin tone, and that's all that foundation should do for you. If you guys want to know how I curled my hair like this and got this like really pretty look, I will link the video that I watched down below. Her name's Tess Christine, and she's adorable. I love her fashion, like I'm obsessed with her channel. So I will link her below, go check her out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.